Welcome to this stream. A little late today, I had some things to do. But, yeah. I'm also tired. Yesterday was brutal, man. What's new? You know? Anyways, no 100 bases today. He will not be joining us. He, unlike some people, he has a real life. It's very strange. I don't know how he has a real life. That should be illegal. Tanks should be his life, and that should be it. Man, they're fucking adding tanks with nitrous oxide. Or yeah, he should. Yeah, he should not have a real life. I hate the 30-second delay. Because trying to listen to me is terrible. Anywho, hopefully, the stream won't just crash, or the game won't just break. So I found a new way to get better FPS, and that's just to not play in full screen mode. And if I have to, I can make it maybe a little bit smaller. Play around with that throughout the stream. And see what happens. So the Churchill VII is not a bad tank. But you see this matchup we're in? This is why this tank is a pain. This is a terrible matchup. This is a matchup against tier 8. You already really don't have armor, right? You already struggle to pin things. Even though it's a really nice gun. But, as always, I'll try to make something work. But no, tier 6, man, suffers of being bottom tier all the time. Which is just infuriating. But oh well, you see like that, right? Off to a wonderful start. By the way, that E25 isn't going to move. He's going to sit there and wait for me to poke. I probably could have shot him when I wasn't paying attention. So what are the benefits of this tank? You have an extremely good gun. That's about it. Kind of like Blitz, your gun is everything. Hey. Why are you doing this to me? Stream. Yeah, what am I supposed to do against him? Right? And you just get pinned, and you get pinned, and you get... muted. I'm trying to, like, adjust the thing. Yeah, I have to do it in settings. It's windowed. I can make it work. I mean, what I guess I'll give up the detailed stuff that I like. Well, I like the tracks physics. Yeah. I pretty much keep everything at 75. Anywho. Yeah, that's the standard Churchill game. Oh boy. You get matched up against a tier 8 and your ass is just most of the time screwed. Because here's your option as a fucking I hate it. I'm going back to the other one. Yeah. Yeah, hold on, wait, I'm putting it back up. Anyways, your options as a tier 6 is just to camp or to track things. And that's about it. Like, most of the time you can't pin things. And this has been my issue with fucking playing recently, is just there's not much you can do, right? In a Churchill at tier 6. Look, there's other tanks you can make work. You know? Like I have used the IS-2 also. But I've used the IS-2 also and in tier 10, and it's pretty good. But there are some tanks that like should not get up tiered as much, and the Churchill is one of them. And the Churchill constantly gets up tiered. So this is my IS-6 loadout. Obviously, it's a wonderful fucking tank. We're gonna go city. So if you don't know, the IS-6 has preferential matchmaking. You don't get to see tier 10 unless you're in a tune. So IS-6 is a pretty good tank with what I'm running. Vert stabs and aiming device, and I believe hardening. I give up the rammer because I think effective DPM is more important than raw DPM, especially in this tank. Probably one of the medium tanks that spotted me. You should always put 6 cents on your commander. It's just information. Information's always good. Do we... The only light type we have is the bat chat. That's over there. Yeah, it's 1 light tank per team. It was probably the Progetto that spotted me then, or something. I mean, I know what this guy's gonna do. He's gonna keep poking around that corner. Winning mid's gonna be hard because Type 77 is a terrible tank for meds to deal with. You're either gonna get spotted and caught out. Viper is gonna be a bitch to deal with as well. Because you know it's a Viper. I assume that was the Yag. Yeah, it was a defeat. Really? Really? Really, buddy? Fuck you, man. Hopefully I tracked him again. Because I don't have the pen to deal with him. Which is just disappointing. There's nothing really to do. This is kind of the issue. If I go to mid, I'll get torn to pieces by superior tanks. And this is the game most of the time. Probably spotted by one of the heavies up there. Yep, M6. Firing HE. Okay. Okay, homie. Hey. I get the bounce. He's got it covered. I can't do anything about him. No point wasting shells. I'm pretty sure that the T-34 just pins him. Can I get any pins on you? Shit. Really? Just right through the upper place. Get out of here. Really? Really, homie? And that's a problem. It's also a problem that they don't have their back covered. I'm pretty sure. I doubt they do. This guy needs to die. Ooh, shiny tank. Tunnel him. Promise he has to be the one to push in. You gotta give me an angle though, homie. Vipera. Only disappointing thing about this tank, just turn and shoot at it sometimes. Yeah, that's not gonna happen because I don't have any Russian artillery. 1.3 2.6 combined. I6 is a lovely tank. You know why it's a lovely tank? It only has +1 matchmaking. Only way you can see tier 10 is by being in a platoon. Makes a decent amount of credits too if you don't fire gold. Yeah. I made 20,000 credits. That's pretty good. Probably better tanks with better credit coefficients. Average damage blocked went up. Churchill just suffers from the matchmaking, in my opinion. Or it'd be a pretty decent tank. I got a mastery in it the other day. The issue with, and I've talked about this before with slow tanks, I see it the same way I would if I play... Really? I see it the same way when I play World of Warships. The Colorado is a slow-ass ship, but she has lovely guns. The issue with World of Tanks is that, especially on this big map, mobility is important. The other issue is that while it has armor, if you can't pin it, you can track it. You can always pin it through the tracks. All you have to do is pin it through the front drive wheel, and I'm pretty sure that's just a guaranteed pin from everything. You can side scrape, but you have a big turret. So you just aim, hit the front of the turret, and most of the time you pin. The hull area? Yeah, it's angled in one spot, but as War Thunder would put it, you just ricochet the shell into the upper plate. Trust me, I've done that. If you hit this lower plate here, that middle part, and get a ricochet, it'll pin. I don't know if it'll do it in tanks, but it wouldn't surprise me. Wow, that's a... Nobody shoots him. Wow, he gets shot once. This is why you don't stack on top of each other. It's gotta be like right there. Boom, Basanti down. Basanti down. That was just a stupid push from two morons. Why are they pushing so aggressively? Like... Oh, I guess you can get up there. I mean, I'm not pushing it. That's a T-29. I can't do anything about that. I hate to say I feel bad for the Super Pershing, but Super Pershing is like one of my favorite meds. Wow, what is that dispersion? Come on, I just talked about how good the gun is. Really? Really? I just talked about how good the gun is. I get cucked by it instantly. Problem is that OI. We need a light to go and spot for, No. Sometimes I really fucking hate the fucking... I didn't mean to click him. I do not have much choice when it comes to options. Like, my two choices are to go back to spawn and hold off that Cromwell, but I think he's going to get taken care of. Or push up and see what I can do to clear him after spawn. The issue is that... Oh, they... I was really afraid of that OI. Pershing hasn't lost any points. If you guys don't know, just load Heat or APCR and you just pin the Super Pershing. Or just pin it through the top. Super Pershings are not that scary. Heat does not work properly in this game. And I stand by this statement too. Heat does not work. Or Space Storm. Space Storm and Heat do not work like they should. It's not always guaranteed, especially the newer Heat rounds. But the old Heat rounds that they have in this game, that Space Armor would work. The issue is that the Space Armor doesn't... Oh, come on. Don't ram a Super Pershing. That Super Pershing also, like, real fight-wise, probably would have done that. Especially with the 90 it's got. And we won. So here's a question. If I just make it a little bit smaller, I do some of my own custom adjusting. Wonder how much problem is I'm wondering if the thing picks it up well. I wish streaming wasn't so system heavy. You know, maybe if I turned on my personal reserves, this might help. Starting to run low on these. Confirm. Confirm. I'll save the credits for when I'm just playing premiums. From what Basis tells me, because you know he's my economic whore. Yeah, see, you know, I don't like how it changes the bottom row, you know, where you get to see the things. I like it like this. Ah. I love how, like, never mind. No, look, if you're gonna put equipment on this tank, do not put gun rammer. Trust me. Trust me. Put improved aiming. I know, right? Heresy. The words that I speak, I am sinful. Put aim circle. I think that will be better than the gun rammer. DPM is only good if you can hit things. Again, I think putting a gun rammer on a lot of tanks is stupid. Because if you can't hit, then what's the gun rammer doing for you? Oh, just pin your shots. No. The aiming, this is just personal. If you're really good at aiming, go with gun rammer. If you have aiming issues, my brain just shut down. Anyways, if you can't aim, use the aiming device. If you can aim, probably use gun rammer. See, this is what I mean. 3 games in a row, all tier 8s. By the way, I'd send queue longer. By the way, people would play their favorite tanks more if they didn't have to see tier 8s all the time. This whole thing, well, you see, you'd have to sit in queue longer. I'll sit in queue longer. Most people would sit in queue longer. Ugh. Anyways, I do have a game that I will stream tomorrow because I want to. If I can get to work. Is, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I really like it. Also, I want to do Rule the Waves on Friday, I think. But, oh, come on, don't lag. I pay. I pay for good Wi-Fi. Ugh. What? Man, the lag gets so old. Don't you just love it when all the tier 8s poke over the hill and just shoot you? And then you're dead? Fucking hell, man. I don't get why I can't change the settings live. And what I mean is, like, I don't get why I can't just pause the stream and change it. Just... I think I'll just live with it being... I think I'll just live without some things. I guess it doesn't matter that much. Oh, fuck off. I doubt I'll be able to get Master Duel to run. I would like to try. But, you know, I want to do other games besides tanks. It's just the issue of, you know, that my Wi-Fi decides... Like, why now? It's been fine all day. And now it's having issues. You work with what you got. I mean, if people are smart... There's a nice early farm that you can get right at the beginning here. Kind of. That ARL is going to die because he's by himself in a heavy tank. But you can go right up here. And if nobody's watching that spot, you can just get... Nice. Get nice farm. Whatever. Whatever, move up a bit. Yeah, let me... That might help a little. I'm being fucking dumb. Go somewhere else. Just go somewhere else. Just go somewhere else. The only reason I'm playing other tanks is just because the fucking Churchill died and I didn't want to fucking wait on it. Probably gonna end the stream and do some recalibrating on the settings. Fucking hate that fucking Jackson, man. This is probably gonna be... Yeah, of course it's a win where I'm dead and I'm not in it, you know?